What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings. I use he/him pronouns, and welcome to the Wednesday Lift. How are we doing, friends? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I put it on the wrong side. Sean, thank you for the resub. These subtitles are something. That's right. They are something indeed. Thank you for the resub. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you so much. Hello, Tiger. Hello, Sweet Lou. Hello, Officer Tudor. Hello, Tabs. Hello, Stars and Bars. Who else am I missing in here? Kareem, good morning. How are you? Looking like a comfortable snack. I got a new hat. So I'm wearing it. Hi. Hello, everyone. Have you listened to any of the songs and bops and jams? I'm going to be honest, Tiger. I've been meaning to. And the thing that I thought when you came into chat was like, I haven't listened to any Tiger songs yet, and I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed and embarrassed, but I will listen to them soon, I promise. Hello, everyone. Hello. I hope. Oh, hang on. Let me turn down the music. We're a little on the loud side right now. A little bit of loud is good. It's so nice to see you this week, Tabs. The feeling is mutual. Tabs, have you been streaming? I will also back up the fact that Stars and Bars is very well deserving of a shout out because the man has made such incredible progress. I mean, he was already like super great dude, and like with a little bit of help from our boy Sweet Lewis and a little bit elbow grease, my man's been cutting down. He's been looking real strong, real strong. New hat, same Joe. That's right. That's right. This is not one of those situations where I have put on a hat and it has changed the composition of my brain. What isn't that like a SpongeBob? Yeah, it's a SpongeBob thing, the SpongeBob movie, where they have the chum bucket helmets that are like for brain control. This is not a chum bucket hat. Your Discord is crazy active. I struggle to keep up, so I just stepped away. Oh no, it's okay, Lou. Do you really think it's crazy active? I feel like my thing is that I prioritize this community, and so I fall back in other Discords, and I feel bad about it. Plans are being made for March, though. Ooh, I'd love to. I can't wait for you to come back, Tabs. I can't wait. Celebrations, good morning. Snooks, good morning. How are you doing? And Thomas, hi. Hi. Hey, we're on a little bit of a tight timeline today because I got to go into the office after we finish up today. So I'm going to get things going. I have a little thing I'd like to ask your opinion on. Please do. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed. Tell me when you do. Send me a message with thoughts and feelings, and I'll adjust for future recommendations. Oh, I will absolutely. I will notify you immediately. I will notify the committee. Ugh. You will hear about it. Excuse me. Maybe just too overstimulating for me versus other ones. I feel like it's just okay. It's okay, Lou. I am never going to be upset with someone for hopping out of a Discord because like there are so many Discords and so many communities. And I think it's okay to just like be active in one for a little bit and then like back out and then like, you know, maybe come back later. Or not. Ooh, leftover Red Robin. What you got, Chris? Good morning. Can I get a shout for Crispo? It was fun watching you play Smash yesterday. Ooh. I freaking love Red Robin. I haven't been there in so long. Being married to a vegetarian means you don't go to burger joints often. Figure that. Really struggle with balancing different goals simultaneously. How do you deal with that? Notice just shut down and not do any of it. Whoa! Oh, Chris, thank you for the resub. You sly dog. For 12 months. Thank you. We can fix this? Working out vicariously through Twitch this week because the antibiotic I'm on has a chance of spontaneous tendon rupture. Whoa. That's wild. I've never heard of a pill doing that. I also got a Red Robin veto recently. All right. We are brothers in arms. Let's go get absolutely wasted on campfire sauce. And get burgers with eggs on them. I'm here for it. It's a date. It's a date, Sean. It wasn't even like a strong no. It was just kind of a meh. I don't blame her. Inchworms. Oh. God, I love this song. Oh. Pardon me if I'm not as great with chat today. But Tabs, I want to give some thoughts on what you're asking, because I think that is a really important question. Where do you feel like do you feel like it's a paralysis of sorts? Like you're not able to get moving on either goal, so you just kind of fall off entirely? Burgers with eggs. Yes. Fried pickles and campfire sauce. That's the shit. Wait. Egg and soldiers? What are soldiers? I do love a runny egg on a burger. Sandoval Christian, good morning. Get a nice deep squat in. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, excuse me? Is there a food called soldiers that's also called freedom fighters? How are you today? I'm doing well, Sandoval. I'm doing well. It's gonna be a little bit of a weird schedule. We've got some like events happening at work. So I'm in the office more days than usual this week, but it's like half days for some of them. Get bogged down with mundane tasks like cleaning laundry and such instead of working on more important tasks. Tabs, do you use a calendar? Like, do you use Google Calendar or anything like that? I don't know if you were here for yesterday's Wellness Minute, Tabs. Ugh. I do have a tip for you that I can offer. A couple, really. Oh, no, it's okay. Quite okay. Good morning, Remus. Carnation Instant Joe. You worked at the Amazon warehouse for 12 hours straight? Did you have to hold your pee the entire time? Haha. Labor rights jokes. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep setting up for stuff. I go quick and I go back quick. I'm sorry, Sandoval. I hope you get some rest. But so Tabs, I'm gonna recommend a couple of things. The first thing is we talked about chunking yesterday. So if you've got a goal, breaking it down into the smallest possible pieces to make it easier to get little pieces of that goal in every day. So first understand what is the smallest increment that you can do to work towards the goal. So I don't know what it is you're talking about, but like if it's practicing something, then your increment is 5 minutes. Now, if you want to put more time to it, then you can schedule more, but start there. If it's like a project that you need to like, if it's like setting things up in OBS, then maybe it's today I'm working on my audio stuff. Tomorrow, I'm working on my visual stuff, or on Wednesday, I'm working on my visual stuff. Thursday, I'm working on, sorry, tomorrow was Thursday. Saturday, I'm working on like stream elements. You know, break things up into smaller pieces so that it's not just like, oh, I need to work on the thing today and I haven't done it yet. The other thing I can offer is mise en place. Are you all familiar with the concept of mise en place? Yes, Rush. What you say about his company is what you say about society. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. But the concept of mise en place is like commonly used in cooking, everything in its place. You don't start cooking until you prepare the entire place, or prepare your entire workstation, right? trying to fit in making time to work out, redoing my portfolio, stuff like that. Things I need to do before I can finally put in my 2 weeks. Word. So whatever you have as like, if you need to work on your certification, I want you to set your study space, have your study space set up. Like, even if it means that things are a little bit messy during the day, like have that, like your laptop, your notes, your like writing utensil, like there, set up and ready to go. Make that a part of your routine to set that up, even if you're not doing it in the moment. If you're making, if you have time set aside for it later, make sure it's all set up now, because otherwise the task of getting things ready to go is going to introduce more decision making. I say the same thing with like getting out for a run. If you're like, I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow, but you don't know your route, you don't know how many miles you're running, you don't have your shoes and like your clothes picked out, everything that you can do to not allow your brain to get in the way of doing the thing that you want to do will be better for you and actually getting the thing done. Mise en place, baby. Decision making is where I get stagnant. But you gotta make yourself set up the set up your workstation, right? That's the biggest tip I can offer. I am much more likely to get a run done at 6 o'clock in the morning if I set out my clothes the night before. I am much more likely to get my studying done if I have my laptop sitting on the table, as opposed to if it's down here and like still in streamer mode, you know? All right, sumos. Sumo day, everybody. Aren't we lucky? I saw this meme about sumo the other day. It was like, sumo is cheating people when they try it and they rip their adductors from their bones. And I was like, wow, I do not want to envision ripping my adductors. You can always prioritize how I do at work. 20 tasks, 3 tasks do not complete result in immediate death. Whoa. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. See, that's how I organize my emails. I have a 0 inbox system. If I can't do it in 3 minutes, I put it to a task and put it on the task list. And if it's not something that needs to be like done anything with, I archive it. Even so, oh yes, mise en place makes cooking so much easier. I'm really bad about doing it at home, except for when like we have people over. Hierarch, welcome in. How are you doing today? One of the reasons I like to just get up and go work out. So we do it after work. The brain starts to do things like, it's after work. Once fed, the gym will be busy and horrid. I'm tired, just chill and go tomorrow. Yeah. No. You are a special boy. I will not disagree on that point. You're definitely a special boy. But your brain will try to convince you to take the path of least resistance many times, because it works that way. Your brain doesn't want you to burn energy. Morning, Jack. How you doing? How was your stream the other day? Was that Monday night? Tuesday night? I mean, they're great. They're really great. They just I don't know. They haven't quite caught up. I don't think they ever will. Like, from an evolutionary standpoint, everything about our society and our habits are changing so much faster than our brains could possibly really keep up with, right? 2 sets into a 4-set workout, Brandon will be like, you did a good job. You can stop now. Exactly. Exactly. Guest one. Guest one. Good morning. Good morning, Gaston. Great, but they need to evolve. Need some rewriting. Brain's still trying survival mode. I mean, even if you just like, even if you dump it back, like, I don't know, not even like way back then, like 200 years, you know? Even if you just go back like that far, society is changing so quickly. The things that we demand of our brains are changing so quickly. So, Tabs, that's my biggest advice is just remove decision making where you can. Set things up for yourself so that like you could be like walking past your setup and being like, you know what, now's the time. Oh, I'm studying so hard right now. That'll be you. That'll be you. And you'll be so happy. Good buttoning. Good buttoning. All right, I'm gonna take off my shoes. Phrasing? What? Studying so hard right now? Oh. Oh. Come on. Nice. Okay, we're gonna put 25 on each side. We'll rep at 275. We're at the beginning of a training cycle. So we're gonna feel it out. We're gonna feel it out. I know my sumos are lagging my conventionals, and I could probably get them going a little bit higher in the coming months. Maybe we will. I'm gonna alternate sumo and deficit on Wednesdays is the current plan. So Fridays will be conventional. Wednesdays will be variations on my primary pull day. I may end up switching that, swapping it. Speaking of studying so hard right now, I need to get into that. What are you studying for, Jack? Anything in particular? I just got out of study mode, so I'm taking like 2 weeks at least before I start throwing myself into something. I had a great poop this morning. Congrats. That's good stuff. I mean, I'm being serious. That's a win. Brain just doesn't work in my current job. Better suited to like running into a burning building as a firefighter versus sending emails all day. Exploring this recently after recent events. Sort of life evaluation. That's a good thing to do. The best thing about evaluating instead of like making the jump is if you do the evaluation and you find out that like your current circumstances are actually like maybe not as bad of a fit as you were thinking they were, then you haven't already made the jump. It's good to think through those things. Sorry for the noise. Oh. Nights I do, but it's easy money. It's hard to give up those kinds of opportunities where they're not totally fulfilling, but they are. If you're, well, we talked about the 3 circles thing, and if Sean's still here, Sean and I have talked about this a few times. You know, if it pays your bills and if you're good at it, it might be okay if it's not totally fulfilling. But if it's not fulfilling and it doesn't pay your bills and you're not good at it, then maybe it's time to move on. Try to meet 2 of those things. On nights I do an hour workout before work and then a 30-minute viola practice after work. You can do it all at once because sleep is important. Sleep is really important. You won't make a lot of progress without sleep. IG, hello. Yes. Oh, we watched the episode on Sunday. No spoilies. No spoilies, but we watched episode 4. Even the money ain't that great. My mom always thought I'd end up a paramedic. Thought I figured I'd end up in the Royal Marines. Hey, you know what? Just keep checking out the options, Lou. As long as you're like, the best time to search for a new opportunity is when you are in a job, right? How can you wear that hat and hide your glorious hair from your viewers? It's like, it's out of control, that's all. It'll come off soon. Wanted to be a fireman, tried 3 times, but 4K people apply for 1 post? That's wild. We have a lot of, like, people in the US usually end up as, like, volunteer fire folks. And then that's how you get into being, like, a full-timer. But, I mean, not enough money. Great at it, but bored and not challenged. So, yeah, it sounds like it's time to move on. Oh, you've never played the game. It's really fun having played the game and, like, thinking you know what's going to happen. That's all I'll say. It's fun having played the game and watching the show, thinking you know what's going to happen. I'm not convinced I'm going to be staying in Scotland long term. Well, you will have friends in America if you decide. It's out of control. I say luscious locks. Things can be luscious and also out of control. Those are not mutually exclusive. Like, trying to think of an example. What is a really good chocolate snack that is out of control? That is luscious? Twix bars. Twix bars are out of control, but are luscious. No, that's low-hanging fruit. Oh, that's a bad rip. Ooh. I might have underprogrammed, but we're going to be okay with that for today. So we can stay on schedule. I don't want to make it too easy. Yeah, getting into America, permanent residency in the United States is not an easy thing. Whoa! Big Deal Hub. Oh my gosh, hello Raiders. How are we doing? Welcome in. What is up, Raiders? Oh, good morning. Ah, that's right. Oh, you made the switch. Welcome in, Dan. Welcome in, Dan Raiders. Y'all, please go follow Big Deal Hub. Hello, friends. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games. All the time. We're an inclusive community all about getting moving in the ways that work for you. Dan got stuck in a rainstorm, so we decided to raid you. Welcome in, Nicole. Welcome in, Raiders. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Grab a drink, grab a snack, grab a walk. Man, I really let Dan down. I was supposed to do a video before the rollout, and I totally missed it. About to say the worst joke ever. I'll just laugh to myself. Okay. Okay. All right. When was the last time you went to a commercial gym? I met up with a buddy in December, and we got a workout in at an LA Fitness. That was the last time. Prior to that, it had been about a year and a half. So I do miss Crunch. I do miss going to Crunch, but I don't miss paying for Crunch. How you been, my dude? I haven't been here in a minute. Troll, I've been good. I've been good. Life has been very busy. I had an exam that I was studying for, and I passed the exam, and have not really done anything. I haven't gotten my full confirmation of certification yet, so I haven't like shared it out in all of my like professional networks. So I'm getting toasty. That's gone. That's gone. That's awesome though. Happy for it. I appreciate it. Oh no, it's down here. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was I mean, I've told the story a couple of times, but I have no problem telling it again. Like I wasn't planning. It's like I took a certification exam 2 years ago that is like certified in the field of HR, and this one is a senior certified position or a senior certified certification for like more advanced professionals. And I wasn't planning on taking it for another couple of years, but I applied for a scholarship to take it, and they gave it to me, so I had to take it. Busy with wedding planning. Ooh, Oh, how's the wedding planning going? I remember planning a wedding. Andy, hello. Tiger, welcome back. Sorry if I didn't tell you, I have all aspects of my trip booked. Airbnb, Raptors tickets, plane, all booked. This is a disgusting trip, though. The most money I've ever spent on like one single thing. Kind of wishing I decided to go to Mexico instead, but it should be fun. You're going to have the time of your life, Snooks. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun. That's so great. Andy, good morning. Can you come by HR rep at work? Next time I lose my mind on my boss, I won't be fired. Well, I think the true HR professional in me would say, please don't lose your mind on your boss. Wedding planning is going great. Got everything booked except bartender, and I think we're set. You just get a buddy to be a bartender. I'm kidding. Don't do that. That's kind of a rough idea. You can get someone to bartend for you that's not a certified bartender or certified server. But there is just a little bit of risk involved, you know? Just a little bit of risk. Just a teensy bit. No, I mean, you got to work with what you got to work with, right? We were really happy with our signature cocktails. We had the Crafty Smash and the Marathon Mule. Those were our signature cocktails. And it was a whiskey smash and a Moscow Mule. Or was it a Kentucky Mule? I can't remember. I might put my shoes back on. I know people who run a local brewery. I'm going to shoot them an email at some point. Crafty Smash, that's right. Because wifey does a lot of crafting. She likes DIY stuff. She's been making, she's been doing a lot of clay crafting. She's been making these little clay mushrooms. Freaking adorable. Got to DJ a wedding this April. Reluctantly doing it for free. 14-hour gig, all the prep associated. Assumed I was going to do them a favor and they'd be left without some if I said no now. Snooks, I think, and you do you, right? April, they got 2 months. They got 2 months. I think it is very fair for you to say, I care about you. I will do this if I need to. But that is a lot of my time and money. I would like to kindly ask you to find someone else if you cannot pay me for this work. Because that's rough, my dude. That's rough. Especially since, if I remember correctly, you had to rent equipment to do it. That's not okay. Only enough to cover my rental. Oh, God. That's really rough. That's really rough. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, again, I think if you approach the discussion with compassion, they will get it, right? Like, it sounds like you would be invited to the wedding anyway, right? You'd be invited to the wedding anyway. Live stream from home to the wedding venue. Now there's an idea. There you go. I'll do it if you if you let me set up a live stream. And I can live stream your wedding. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Oh, Snooks. That's rough, my dude. I thought they were giving you money. So clay mushrooms in places like Discord or Instagram. So I will I'll see if I can sneak some photos. She's been wedding gifts and donuts. That's right. We can put the registry up and everything. It'll be wonderful. No, yeah. Tiger, I'll see if I can get her to put up some pictures. I've always encouraged her to, but I think like she has been tossing around the idea of starting up an Etsy shop and selling her stuff because it looks good. They look very good. Only benefit for me is that I'll be able to take bids for social media at a real gig. IDK how happened of a dance floor it'll be anyway. It's a family type wedding. Do you know how many people are going to be there? So I will tell you that 100. Okay, that's a decent size gathering. So my mom was a wedding photographer for a number of years, and I helped her with wedding photography and videography. So that's where like I learned a little bit about photography, like back in the day. Recently saw something that made me sad. There's a lot of sad things happening right now, Jack. I mean, we got a earthquake over in Turkey and Syria. After a certain game came out, people came to streamers chat and harassed her to tears for playing it. So we can talk about this in this chat if y'all would like. And I will make it abundantly clear how I feel about it. I'll make y'all very aware of how I feel about it. With permission. Because there is a very important dialogue around it. And permission granted. People have been saying for months, people in the trans community have been saying, this person who is profiting from this game has repeatedly said that we are not human beings. This is trans folks saying this, right? J.K. Rowling has continually said, trans women are not women. I'm not backing down on my stance. I don't care about how you feel. I just want to make money. That's essentially what she said. And they've said, people in streaming communities have said, if you play this game on stream, if you promote this game on stream, you are essentially saying, I agree with that stance, or at the very least that I am okay with what she is saying. And so many people are hurt. I will say honestly, I was scrolling through my list of live streamers yesterday and seeing people playing it, and I'm just disappointed. Like I'm just disappointed. I'm sad because like I don't want to be upset with someone for playing a game, but when someone next to me says like that hurts me, it's really hard for me to say like, oh, that's fine. There's a better way to have that. No, you know what? I would agree with you that like harassment and bullying are not okay. I think just like not giving that person attention is probably the better way to go about it. If you see something and you don't want to engage with it, don't engage with it. But that doesn't mean that someone should not face the social consequences of supporting something that is actively harming the trans community. Like that's the thing that is, I just like, yeah. Shouldn't many other things people enjoy be taken away as well? A lot of people in a lot of companies produce things that are bad people. I mean, that's consumer choice, right? Ooh, bars, we're not going there. I'm not dipping down there. I'm not going down that path. But that's, you know, that's how I feel, right? You know, I hope that folks will respect that. Like, if you grew up on Harry Potter and that's something that's really important to you, that's something that you've enjoyed over the years, I think it's okay to still like it. I would hope that you would see the things that J.K. Rowling has said and done and think like, well, if I care about people in the trans community, if I consider myself an ally, maybe I won't bankroll that. Whew. Yeah, no, I mean, how does one separate the art from the artist? It's completely subjective. It's completely subjective. And I think that is part of it, right? Is like, I read Ender's Game. I read Ender's Game, and then I started reading another Orson Scott Card book, and then I found out about like how he is just like a complete piece of, ooh, he's a bad person. And so I stopped reading his books. Because there's just like other, because I did like that story, exactly. There's just like other things I could engage in. That's what it comes down to me, to for me. It's like, if there are so many games, so many games. There's so many games out there. And like, if you really want to play it, just don't do it publicly. Rick and Morty is a new one, right? I can't like continue to watch that show with the same lens as I did before. Harry Potter's kind of racist too. Yeah. Yeah. We had that discussion the other day. A lot of people do separate Harry Potter from J.K. Rowling, so they don't really see the connection. Yeah, and again, it's subjective. It's the separating art from the artist is a little more of a subjective thing, but I also think that there is a difference between grabbing a used copy of a book in a bookstore and like buying a brand new $60 game that is actively accumulating money. And you know what? I heard the game isn't even that good. How does one rectify enjoyment? You follow the art, but not the artist. But I also think like this conversation encourages people to really think about what values they're putting into the public. Not malicious or I don't care about her stance way, in a genuine I don't get it way. So Jack, with that, like, I don't really take I don't get it as an excuse. I think that there was a period of time where you could say like, I don't really understand what's going on, and like use that as an excuse. Hogwarts putting those values into the public directly. Yeah, $60. So this is debate. See, ooh, boy, we're really. Check, check. Got a backup today. Ooh. Yeah. Right into the chat, you could be a trans character in the game, which feels like a window dressing. Like I saw that. I saw that. So I don't think that in this day and age, information is so widely available. You can search the character. You can search just search up Harry Potter bad. J.K. Rowling bad. Why is Harry Potter bad? And you will get lots of articles. You will get counter articles and counter arguments, and you can come to your own conclusions. But I don't think it's attempting to rectify things. I don't think that putting a single trans character in a game that is directly generating profit for someone who continues to, and this is the thing, if she said one thing, y'all are getting me going. You're getting me going. Happy Wednesday, Dan. If she said one thing and then was like, you know what? You're right. The thing that I said was wrong. I'm willing to entertain the thought that my beliefs are harmful to other people. But she is not. She has said, I don't care what you think. I'm pretty sure at one point she said almost verbatim, I'm still getting paid, so whatever. That's where the distinction is for me, Jack. And again, like, Twitch right now, which is part of Amazon, which puts small businesses out. No. That's a battle that we pick, right? The Amazon thing is something that I think about often, Acro, and you're completely right. What about Slacker said about the trans community going to harass the streamers is also harassment? Why double harassment is okay? Well, Snooks, with that, I think I said pretty clearly. I think I said it pretty clearly. I don't think that kind of harassment is okay. I'm not condoning that. I also think that people express their anger in different ways. But like, if you are a person who knows the impact of what you're doing and you do it anyway, and people call you out for it, they should not, it shouldn't be done in a harassing way, but like, how do you have a conversation about it, right? I don't get the canceling of people over the game. World is full of arseholes who are doing terrible things to people, and not just with words, and no outcry. You know what? No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, there are bigger battles. Being on Twitch is questionable, hasn't been a great company. No, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're all here. This is not me saying that I am completely like morally perfect. If the question is this entire enterprise, have y'all watched The Good Place? Have y'all watched The Good Place? I'm not going to go into that. I appreciate the discussion. I really do. No, I appreciate that, Stars. I really do. Amazon's problematic. Amazon has gotten to the size as an organization that many people, for financial reasons or lifestyle reasons, cannot avoid using it. Of course I watched The Good Place. If you don't support any businesses with questionable morals, there's little left. No. I mean, you're right. You're right. And it's picking a battle. Oh, Acro, don't go there. Hey, Nancy, how we doing? So, Jack, I think this issue is just one that, again, The game was announced. Trans community said, here's the line. People that those trans people trusted to not cross that line, cross the line. And so naturally they were upset. It's like the whole Five Nights at Freddy thing. Look up Scott Cawthorn's political stuff. A lot of people felt betrayed by that. He dumped a. I don't want to just like bust open another can of worms here, but just another example, right? People feel betrayed. They feel betrayed by communities that they trust. It's like I would like equate it. Right. And those two things are just completely counter to each other. Yep. It's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face. It's like after 2 years of saying the things that I've said, I like streamed a game called like Body Shaming Simulator and was like, wow, I'm really enjoying this experience and I want to share it with all of you. You know? Like that's the that's the equivalent in my mind. And so like y'all would be pissed. You'd be like, what is this? I trusted you. You said this and now you're doing this. We're gonna do a wellness minute. We're gonna do a wellness minute. You don't know us as well as you think, because I'd watch that, if only to just like, or you're just, what are you doing to me? You're a beautiful man with a heart of gold. What are you doing to me right now? Doing something we said would make us feel uncomfortable in your space and undermine your allyship. We can't stop anyone. Like, live your life and do what you want, but don't tell us what isn't harmful to us. I'm making you think about your convictions, honestly. You know, that's true. Yeah, I'm pretty, oh boy. Hang on a second. We're gonna do a wellness minute. What is up, everybody? How we doing today? My name is Joe, aka Cool Runnings, and welcome to today's Wellness Minute. Today's Wellness Minute is, don't skip your rest days. It can be really tempting when you're on a weight loss journey, when you're on a strength training journey, to make sure that you are constantly moving, constantly getting that workout in 7 days a week, especially if you develop a relationship with food that does create a sort of hand-in-hand back and forth on calorie burning and eating. That can be really tempting to get that workout in every day so that you're moving more, so that you are able to eat more. But you are not going to make progress if you don't rest. That applies just as much to your brain and like intellectual activities as it does to lifting and progressive overload. So today's Wellness Minute, make sure you get those rest days in. Try to get some steps. Try to get moving around, especially if you're someone who experiences a lot of delayed onset muscle soreness or DOMS. Work in those rest days, get 6,000 to 10,000 steps. Do a little bit of mobility and stretching if you can, but don't stay totally static, because our bodies crave movement. That's today's Wellness Minute. I'm all about rest days. I'm lazy AF. Oh, did we get a shout for Nancy? Justy, thank you for the follow. I don't really like the whataboutism people try to point out about other companies being supported to defend themselves. It's cliche, but there's no ethical consumption. In the capitalism, all consumption is not created equal. It's easy to not play a game. You buy the game, you face social consequences, good or bad. I don't know. No, it's all good, Justy. Thanks for joining us today. I'm on a rest decade. I'm perma-bulking on a rest decade. What am I doing right now? We're doing pull-ups. I'm gonna have to skip some of our workout today. Dialogue's too good, everyone. I don't know where this piece came from. Word. Welcome in, Nikki. Disdain for things in a fundamentally different way. I just don't engage. And that's fine, Jack. A lot of nuance, and once that can be appreciated, it's easier to understand the evolution of a paradigm. You're the tip of the spear or the material around it. Yeah, and I guess like my stance is always going to be, I would much rather feel like people can engage in a conversation here. Like if I was I'll tell you, if I was a part of the trans community, if I was a non-binary person, and like actively harmed by what J.K. Rowling was doing, I would not be as open to this discussion. And I don't expect any of the folks in the LGBTQIA community to feel like they have to engage with people on the matter. Like to me, that's what being like a cis ally is all about, is like you are the person who has to engage in the conversation to like help other people understand where you're coming from and where some of the people that you are trying to support are coming from. And that's uncomfortable sometimes. Yeah. I'll show you the tip. Gaston, I'm glad you took a rest day. I support you. Stop talking to them. Stop coming to their streams. I'm not asking you to ignore it. Oh, no. No, you're good, Jack. I'm not saying you are. Yeah. I guess that's the other thing too, is to just say it's about the game is kind of looking at it in a vacuum, right? Because there's other things happening. There's enough of that happening that. Oh, I think I skipped a set of push-ups. Come on, butt spot. Read the room. No, you're good, Nikki. You're good. It's all good. Again, I appreciate the discussion. I always forget how long this song is. I started watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm on episode 14. And I'm having the time of my life. But this song has been stuck in my head for weeks. Well, I will not comment on that. New battles are fought. Yeah. JoJo is so good. I've been having such a good time. Never has a program that I've watched taken so many hard left turns. Thomas, have a good lurk, buddy. Well, I think it does work, Jack. I think it does work. Thank you so much, Thomas. Have a good one, buddy. I'm of the opinion that it does work. Because if nothing else, in those situations, the community is making it clear to the person causing the harm. Yeah, no, you're good. It's about making it clear to the person causing the harm that they've caused harm. Sometimes that's done in a less constructive way, as you were illustrating. Bowser, how you doing? Welcome in, friendo. The whole series is a constant left turn. I've really been enjoying JoJo. In particular, like the first 3 episodes, the characters just get like larger and more ridiculous looking for no reason. Two down. highlights and pushes someone not worth anyone's time into the spotlight. I appreciate you, stars. I appreciate you. Because I think you are speaking to something really important. That there's more going on, right? You're good, Jack. You're good. I think again, nuance is the term, right? Nuance is the key. We have to accept when people are hurt by something that they're going to react in a certain way. If people are like, if they feel betrayed, they are going to react in a certain way. That's not always going to be constructive. And you are not immune to the consequences of your behavior after you are hurt by something, right? Like, it is, that is true. Attack the symptom, but not the root cause. Well, I mean, the root cause in this case is transphobia, but excuse me. I think I might have bronchitis. Hi, Vamp. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. Stream got me out of bed to exercise before work instead of staring at the ceiling. Attaway. Is there a National Library Day? Because I think we found our theme for that month on the calendar. Gaston, you should find it for us. Thank you for putting up with ads. All right, 2 sets done. I love this song. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Lobato. We are behind schedule. Also, Tom, hello. I don't know that I greeted you today. You're good, Jack. You're good. And I would sorry, I put this down there. I would be open to any feedback, whether you want to give that on stream or off stream. You're okay. You're really okay. I figured this would come up. Ooh, boy. Pull days and back. What is up, D-Lit? Welcome in. Welcome in. How are we doing? Raiders, welcome. My name is Joe. I go by Cool Runnings here on Twitch. I use he, him pronouns. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we lift weights. Tuesdays, Sundays, we play video games all the time. All the time. We're an inclusive community. All about getting moving in the ways that work for you. Welcome in. Expressing firm boundaries will leave your community not be a safe space as an attack. Someone else's boundaries are not an attack. No, that's very true, Nikki. That's very, very true. No, you're good, D-Lit. You're good. Hey, what up, Shipwreck? Welcome in. Hello, Chimera. We got to get a set of pull-ups in. Thank you for the shout for D-Lit. I'm glad you had a great stream, my dude. Thank you for the lurk. It's my pleasure, Nikki. National Library Day is April 6th. World Book Day is April 23rd. National Book Lover Day is August 9th. So we got choices. We got options. We got options. What is a WUP? That is warm-ups. So for me, I guess usually my warm-ups are just band pulls. And if I'm doing bench, I do some rotator cuff extensions. Oops. What? I only read video games. How are you doing, Lobato? Ooh, we got some Blink-182. Yeah. Again, I think it's some people didn't know that that space was not actually welcoming for them. I'll remember them book reading streams. That was a time. Remember Thursday nights we used to read books on stream? That's fun. Those were the days. Those were very stressful days when I was streaming 6 days a week. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between streaming 6 days a week and 5 days a week, everyone. Talk to my dad into taking the day off so we can hang out. Oh, that's great, Lovato. Are y'all gonna do anything special? You gonna grab some food? Put it in the calendar for Cool Running, glasses, topless dude, and books. We're gonna see about doing that this summer. I think I'm gonna see if I can find a photographer and do a real sesh. Sounds so chill though. Yeah, it was fun. It was taxing on my voice. Like it was very challenging. Like I found like after doing, I don't know, like maybe 3 or 4 months of reading streams that I was getting better at it. Initially, it was very difficult. Reading aloud is a skill, and reading aloud like continually, and then like stopping to chat. It was tough. It was tough, but it was fun. Definitely worthwhile. Food and going to go to a range after? Ooh. Oh, that sounds great. I hope you have a rockin' day. That sounds phenomenal. We're gonna be getting some brewskis with coworkers after work today, which I'm pretty excited for. Oh no, I'm running out of juice. Ugh. Ugh. I may have to back it down. So I believe that's 4 sets. Hydrate, thank you. It's been a while since I've gone to the driving range. I was just telling Lauren, like, when I was growing up, I was golfing like every week. Because my parents were golf fanatics, but we didn't have a lot of money. So they got us a membership at like the cheapest, shittiest golf course in the county. Was like, I could just, like, my membership was that I could ride my bike there. I could leave my clubs there, ride my bike there. We lived in a trailer, but we had a membership at the golf course. Well, clearly not about the topic we've spoken about here today so far. More people need to realize that people can have differing opinions and still be friends or have respect for each other. Well, so I think that that's true. I think people can have differing opinions and still be friends with each other. And I also think that if someone, like, it is in particular issues around racial and racial justice and like LGBTQIA rights, where the difference in opinion sometimes is that person doesn't have a right to exist, or that the things that they're doing are in support of the idea that person doesn't have a right to exist. Like, that's where I think that becomes really, really hard to look past that. No. Yes, you said not those things. Look at friends with 10 plus years. I think if I met you today, we wouldn't be friends. Yeah. No, for sure. Like, there's a spectrum of disagreement. There's pineapple on pizza. There's pineapple on pizza on one end. And I'm not going to say what's on the other end because it's very extreme. Pineapple on pizza could be a deal breaker for me. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Margarita? Margarita pizza is delicious. It's lovely. Yeah, Jack, I know who you're talking about. And he has a lot. If the person you're mentioning is who I'm thinking of, he has a lot of social capital that like allows him to do it, you know? Lobato, have a great day. It's not the pineapple on pizza I have a problem with, it's hot fruit. Ooh, I like hot fruit though. I like hot fruit. And to that, Jack, that is that is kind of the idea of like why some people don't need to entertain the conversation in their spaces and other people should, right? I've accepted that humanity is violent in its nature and that helps ignore things. Not sure if this is a good input though. I think that there is a balance that you have to ride as a human being where you recognize the reality of the world around you and you recognize that it is imperfect. You recognize that there are things that you can do in small ways and in large ways to help move humanity forward, to help other people feel accepted, to help yourself feel accepted, but not be weighed down by the task of existing in the world as it is today. Like, you have to see reality for what it is, but you can't ignore it, but you also don't have to be swamped in it every single day. Where do you draw the line for empathy? At whatever your personal threshold is. I can't focus on my work. Tabs, we'll see you soon. Banana on pizza. Hold on. Is that like fresh banana or do you bake the banana? Like with the pizza? I want to know about this. I need details. Do you need a timeout? Hello, Para. Hey, we did all the push-ups or the pull-ups we said we would. That's nice. All right. Y'all ready to do some rows? I've never been timed out. Please. Step on me. Make a pie, a normal pie. I'd be willing to try it, Bars. I love banana. I love banana dearly. Oh my God, Farah. You did it. I can't believe you did it. I love it. It's so good. Ooh, pineapple and stir fry is so good. I like a good sweet and sour stir fry with pineapple. One of my favorite breakfast dishes is a sweet potato hash with pineapple. Ow! But I still want to be friends. Thank you for creating a space where people can feel so included and safe and only speak about their opinions and have healthy debates, but listen to each other's opinions about the issue. Oh, thank you, Remus. I appreciate that. That's really kind of you. I mean, the worry, there's a line that I'm trying to maintain, right? And I think that everyone in here is of the understanding that if you say something like, there's a difference between engaging in discussion and saying something overtly harmful. And thankfully, I think that this particular discussion, most of us are in agreement on certain aspects of it. Thankfully. Use berries on pizza, smoked salmon and blackberries with arugula and some goat cheese. Damn, Shipwreck. Damn. That sounds excellent. I'm here for that. Now, mushrooms on pizza are great. I like sauteed mushrooms on pizza. All right, so I'm gonna do ooh. So what I have programmed is oh, beans. Okay, so what I have programmed is 90 pounds for rows. I'm gonna do a warm up with 60. Yeah, we'll do a warm up with 60. So we're not going straight into doing 90s. Oh. We'll probably run out of time today, unfortunately. Found a medication that worked in addressing it. You know what I felt? Shame. You should definitely not feel shame. I like the, oh, hang on. No, personally, I am very proud of anyone who takes the step to get a little help. What Gaston said, I'm proud of you. How's the lift going? Dan, it's going great. I heard you got stuck in a rainstorm. You got stuck in the rain? You're finally dry and warm. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? You're not going to catch a cold, are you? That's not how that works. Pretty sure that's not how that works. Come inside, you'll catch cold. Come in from the cold. Ah. We're gonna do leg lifts. Cool Runnings is runnings out of time today. PT, what's up, baby? If it helps, it helps. I'm not gonna feel bad about that, as you shouldn't. You gotta do what you gotta do to feel good. Victorious, hello, welcome in. Yep. It's more about management. Worried about the GoPro. Since the internal batteries only give you an hour, I run a cord so it's exposed. Oh, is it okay though? Is it working okay, Dan? Hello, Happy P. I'm feeling great today. I'm feeling a lot better. I think I might actually have bronchitis, but because I'm still doing a little bit of coughing. What up, Buff Boy Games? How we doing? Welcome in. Can a mod give a shout for Buff Boy Games when you get a chance? But Dan, I saw that you launched the new channel. I'm so happy for you, and I'm so sorry that I didn't get you a video like I said I would. just with the exam and everything, I completely lost track of my task list, and I hope you can forgive me, friend. Woo. All right, let's get some rows. Let's go. Oh, yeah, that's the right amount. Ooh, we'll take a moment. Ooh. Thank you, Tiger. Quick leap from great to bronchitis. Yeah, I don't know if I actually have it. Had your test, how'd it go? I passed. I passed. I passed my exam. Not officially. They send you an email. They send you an email that's like, so as soon as you finish the test, they're like, congratulations, you passed the exam. You'll get an email after. You open up the email and it's like, hey, you passed. You'll get an official report in 3 weeks saying whether you actually passed. So don't tell anyone yet. And it's like, well, I'm going to tell some people. Like the GRE. Kind of like a raw score. Yeah, so it was the Society for Human Resource Management Senior Certified Practitioner exam. So I did the Certified Practitioner exam a couple of years ago. And this year was the Senior Certified. So, Texas is not flat, excuse me? Holy butts the hills. How long did you run today? But thank you for the congrats, everyone. But yeah, it's so basically my understanding, they give you the score of like, hey, you passed. But that is like, they want to verify that you didn't cheat. Because what they do with this test, it's nasty. This test has a 50% pass rate. And part of the reason is that it's 130 questions. And they put in experimental questions into the test. So like questions that are not actually a part of the test, that they're testing for future tests to see if they are valid predictors. And so I think if you get a full-on, like, perfect 100%, you get audited. So I think, Mosley, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Run Club. I think if you get a full-on 100%, you get audited, and that's the only way that you, like, don't pass. But, made it 4 miles, wanted 5. You'll just tack on another one next time, right? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying your comics, Jack. Did you cheat? I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. We won't tell. 7 on Saturday? Hell yeah. We won't tell, but not for free. So you pay me and you won't tell? That sounds good. That sounds good to me. Remember that from my grad school testing. Yeah, when I'm glad I'll never have to take the GRE again. GRE sucked. GRE was where I got an insight into my my true intelligences. Are you single? Thank you for the 100 biddies.
I guess we have to pay?
Yeah. You do have to pay. So I was still feeling like pretty sick the morning of the exam, but like well enough when I got up that I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do this. the COVID test. I was COVID negative. Welcome back, Tabs. The GRE once and was like, grad school is not for me. Y'all want to hear what my GRE results were? I'll give you my percentiles. But yeah, I felt super sick. Like after I started driving to the exam, and I basically felt like I was drunk while I was taking the exam. I thought they were going to stop me at the door because like I wasn't sure I was interacting like a human should. I gotta ditch these pants. Excuse me. Yeah, GRE's for grad school. So the GRE lumps your scores into quantitative and qualitative. Anybody want to guess which one I scored higher on? I almost fell over. Yeah, qualitative. I was 91st percentile qualitative, 40th percentile quantitative. You want to talk about like barely meeting the minimum standard for quantitative analysis. Micah, hello. Was not good. I felt very ashamed. But it was kind of good because like it helped me understand what I really needed to put extra work into when I got into my grad program. That was a nice thing about it. So I need, okay, I've done one of these. Wow. I think I was the opposite, more quantitative. Time to take it again for fun. Chris, you want to be GRE buddies? You want to be graduate readiness buddies? If I never have to take that test again, I'll be very happy. Did very well on quant when I took it because I spent a month studying beforehand. Hadn't taken a math class in over 4 years at the time. It's a hard test. And a lot of schools are just getting rid of it. 99th in coding speed? Oh, damn. Once was enough, thank you. Well, if you ever want to just like reminisce, I'm here for you. I'm such a cheapskate when it comes to test prep though. Because my organization has agreements with like some of the textbook companies. And so like we can access virtual versions of textbooks. People keep asking me when I'm studying for these exams, like, oh, are you doing the exam prep class? I'm like, no. Because with SHRM in particular, SHRM has the SHRM exams, and then they have the SHRM learning system, which is $999 that you can pay. They charge $500 for the exam and $999 for the learning system. Sometimes the learning system goes on sale for $699. It's a racket. It's an absolute racket. No textbook is worth 3 figures. So that wasn't a textbook. That was like a full like suite of learning modules to help you prepare for the test. Just one, we have to share him. See, like, if it weren't for the fact that it has actually helped me do my job better, I would fully believe it was a scam. But It is a self-feeding monster. One of these days it's going to crash. But yeah, no, textbooks are wild in the States. Textbooks are unbelievable. The cost of education in this, of secondary education in this country is bananas. And it's impossible to like really suss out who is completely at fault for it. Because I'm not going to tell a professor who spent hours of their own time writing a textbook they shouldn't be compensated for it. I'm not going to tell a publisher that they shouldn't pay their people a living wage so that the textbook can be cheaper. That's a systems issue. You can't look at one part of it and solve it. Wow. Those boys are heavy. Tom, welcome back. Cost of bananas in this country is quite affordable. You know what? You're right. Bananas ain't bad. I eat a lot of bananas. I'm making coffee. I hope you enjoy your coffee. I had some coffee this morning. Relatively less than I normally have. Why I love my English degree. Textbooks are usually novels or anthologies. Pleased to own those. Eggs, on the other hand, they're starting to go back down. They're starting to equalize. Cry if I dropped one. Hey, it's no use crying over spilled milk or dropped eggs. Get it together, soldier. Oh, abs. Be right back. "16 minutes, but I couldn't tell you. Oh, no." Wait, did I do curls just now? No, I didn't. I didn't do curls. Who knows? I didn't do curls. Whew. Yeah, I remember my freshman year economics class. I paid $140 for a textbook that I had to get printed at a local print shop, and it wasn't even bound. $140 in 2012. That's like, here's a PDF. Enjoy this PDF that we have sent to this one place and charged you for the convenience of printing. Oh, is that holder heck? Yeah, I know it may look like 75 pounds, but it is actually the weight of this house. My foundation is crumbling as we speak. How we doing, Ben? Can I get a shout for the holder heck, please? Favor of 5-year update cycles for statistics and ideas, but not yearly or bi-yearly. It's a little much to go annual. Bought all my books used or borrowed from the library and just kept renewing the lease. That's a shout. Never heard anyone else listen to the Plastic Beach album by Gorillaz. Tabs, I love Plastic Beach. It's so good. I listen to it at work sometimes. Did you also have to pay to print it, or the $125 was to print it? Ooh, you know what? I don't remember. I remember just like the syllabus saying the textbook costs $140.
And then like you go to the print shop and they just had them like ready to go. Looking particularly huge this morning. Hello, Zach. We're getting a little pump in today. I get a shout for Zach. Tiger, you're probably already on it. Ooh, 182.6 on the scale today. I am bouncing back from being thick. Sick. I once was sick, and now I'm thick. This is the way. Array. Print was 0.5 pounds per page, and then binding was another cost. See, we had like an allotted amount of prints as part of our university arrangements. Pieces do we? We've got one more set of rows. Saved a whole $500 to go to school and spent it all in one day on books. That is ass. That is in no simpler way of staying. Stay home if you sick. Come over if you thick. Tabs, that's ass. We can refer to things as being ass. Oh, I love Frank Ocean. Hell yeah. Oh. Ben, how's your day going, dude? How was Cyberpunk last night? I'm enjoying it way too much. How many dong mods do you have on? There are dong mods, right? Had so many prints a lot as well. Color pages was kind of like 5 pages though. Yeah, you just had to like pay for color prints in ours. Oh, excuse me. Ah. Oh. Zero dong mod, sadly, running around being a menace. I got 20 hours into Cyberpunk 2077, and then had to stop because it was at the point, I bought it on release day. It was at the point where it was like, if I kept going, there would be a game-breaking bug and I'd lose my entire save. So I paused, and then I never came back to it. But after I finish Horizon, I might pick it up again. Thanks for the follow. Can't lose another game. Ouch. Ouch. Keep running into one bug where I can't sprint for some reason. Are you sure you're not just tired? Are you sure you're not just tired? Perhaps you have a blown adductor. Have you thought about that? I have a confession. I love Shovel Knight music. My favorite game soundtracks of all time. All right, what time is it? All right, we're okay. 14 days worth of playtime? Are you talking Cyberpunk? That's impressive, my dude. I love that for you. All right, we're gonna do some RDLs, some close grip pull downs, and then some flutter kicks. I'm back, Mr. Joe. Welcome back, Remus. Welcome back. All right, let's move some stuff. Ooh, I got so much stuff to move. Time for you to get a watch. Oh, 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 oh my. You got him. I think that was an appropriate time to use that joke. Not approaching Mass Effect levels. Turn this back down again. But it's getting there for me. I knew when I started it that when I was ready to really get into Cyberpunk, that I'd be there for that experience. That I was going to really dig into it. And considering like all the stuff that we needed to get done with the house. Oh, hello, Moon. How are you doing? It's probably for the best that I did not continue with it. But I'm excited to get back into it again, especially playing it on the PS5. Start doing these fiber wraps every day for breakfast. Aren't super filling, but it's quick. Low calories, high fiber, decent amount of protein to get me started in the morning. If that works for you, Tabs, that sounds great. Because wraps are something that it's really easy to do meal prep for. One of the meals I've been, one of the meals I've been prepping lately has been just taking the chicken thighs that I've been eating. Been doing air fryer chicken thighs and then slicing those up and making like little chicken Caesar wraps with a load of spinach and a flour tortilla. Wait, is there DLC coming? Wandering into it, story has a lot of good discussion as well as society as a whole. Can be a nude shot, gun-wielding mad lad, style versus substance. What up, Goosey? How we doing? I'll get those push-ups for you in just a moment. We got to make sure we're getting our RDLs ready here. Ah, yes, RDLs. I was feeling like a little bit ashamed. Not ashamed. I was feeling some kind of way about how I don't really do heavy RDL. Because I do them as more of a like PT prehab type thing. To help with posterior chain strength. Whew. And then I saw Ryan BitLife really hurt his back doing heavy RDLs. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm just gonna stay where I'm at for a little bit. I think that's fine. I'll be okay. All right, got to set up pull downs. I have not done these pull downs in a while, so I may be under or over programming. But it's cool. PB Fit, honey, banana, and cinnamon. Oh, that sounds so good. Completionist playthrough. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, Goosey, good for you for getting it in today. Sorry, folks, I'm gonna change the jams. Okay. We got it. Let's do it. Set this here. 10 push-ups. Get some snacks and go to work. Go back to work for a bit. Lou, have a good work sesh, buddy. What up, Copo? How we doing? Welcome in. I'm doing great today, thank you. A little bit rushed on the workout. Still getting it in. Flutter kicks. Phew. Hey, Goosey, thank you for the lurk. Wowzers. Wowzers. That's a good sequence. I should keep that in mind. Been trying to work in RDLs in my pull days, and I haven't done those underhand pull downs in a while. But Copo, I'm doing great. How's your day going? I got to wrap up soon so I can shower, get Evie out, get over to the office. Got an afternoon office day today. We've got a colleague that's leaving, so we're throwing a little going away soiree. I'm gonna miss them, but they're taking a better, higher paying job somewhere else, and I could not be happier for them. Going well, almost done unpacking. Oh my gosh. Was this a move that you wanted to make, or was it kind of a, I gotta make this move? Do you like your new place? New places are so exciting. Moving stinks. You wanted to. Word. That's great. That's great. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to ask what city you're in, just out of curiosity, but I know I don't want to probe. I really love our house, and I love Michigan. I love Southeast Michigan. It's so great. But like, there are times where I just want to like go and see another city for a while. Oh man. Oh, that's a city too. That's excellent. Congratulations. Congratulations on moving to Chicago. Wow, I haven't been there in so long. It's relatively easy to get there from here. You just take a train. I think the train is getting a little more expensive, but oh, I'm gonna have to ditch the glasses. Sorry for getting a little more casual. All right, I'm gonna take a brief bio break. I will be right back. Hello. I promise. You took the Amtrak here. Oh, damn. So you took all your stuff in the Amtrak. That's impressive. I promise I wasn't taking a dookie. If I was, I would tell you. I would be honest about it. Ooh, don't fall backwards. Oh. Oh, yeah. Full ounce. Good morning, Esther. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. There, Evie. Come here. You go place? Place? Come, hey. You can do it. Place. You don't wanna. That's okay. That's okay, girly. Scorpio, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome back. Evie's coming to check in on us today. Why? Hey. You can lay there. That's okay. Evie, how are you? People want to know how you're doing. Overcome by the desire to pat her sweet baby head. May I do one on your behalf? Hello. I'm going to throw in some band hammer curls. A little extra bicep pump before we close out today. My brain thought, band curls, Spanish curls. So much like mine. I could give her a little more spotlight so you can see her a little bit better. She is the night. She is the dark void. Oh. Whoopsies. Look at that sweet girl. Her and her big ears. What do you think, chat? Should I give her a treat? Should I give her a treat? There's an Evie in my neighborhood too. We have a... That's a baby. A full-on child. What's your workout regimen? She actually has a very strong stretching regimen. Every morning, as we wake up, we do little stretchies together. Welcome back from your timeout. Come here, girlie. Come here. You sit. Good girl. Okay. Go on. Well, that's a downward dog. So our routine is well, if you go on Fan House, you can see us stretching together. But our routine is like, I take her out for a morning WALK, and like after we do our little lap around the block, she stretches before we go, and then after our lap, I have her sit down so I can wipe her paws with a towel before she goes inside. And so I'll like wipe her front paws, and she gives me a little smooch on the nose, and then I tell her to get up, and she like walks between my legs, and I grab her back legs to wipe off her back legs, and when I pull up her back leg, she does a nice big stretch, and then she stretches her other side when I grab her other leg. So we have a nice little routine. Dogs love routine, especially really smart dogs. In sync. It's great to be a very routine oriented person and have a dog that is like, that also thrives on routine. It's great for both of us. All right, got another set. RDLs. Take the opportunity to clean these up now. Hey. What do you think you're doing? Is that cool lifting? It is a bead. Hit me. Would you like to see my back? We're almost there. How's it going? A beat, it's going well. The urge when a dog is so cute, you want to crush them. Honestly, like, I didn't ever get the whole like, oh, you're so cute, I just want to eat you up. I never got that until I got Evie, my child, my sweet girl. And I just want to snuggle her up. Can I get a shout for a bead? Anyone who's available. Oh, push-ups. Fine. Curls. Band curls. Hello. What is killing me? All right. Don't spend any more points. Because, gotta get going. It's time, my friends. Time. Let's get this shit going. Excuse me, pardon my language. Whew. Wowza. Guess what? We're gonna raid Zach. Hydrate. Tom, let's talk about it, buddy. Why don't you DM me? Y'all, thank you so much for your time, energy, and conversations today. If you'd be so kind as to grab one of these messages. Much love to you all. Thanks for spending the day with me. Please grab one of those raid messages so we can go see Zachbot. I hope he's not about to close up, but if you would be so kind as to get in on the social medias, consider checking out Fan House if you're looking for another way to see a little bit more content and also support the streamer. I get a little bit more of a cut from Fan House than I do from Twitch. Much more of a cut. And check out the YouTube channel and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But I gotta get going to work. So we're gonna go see Zach. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to someone else. Set yourself up well to accomplish your goals. Try to remove decision making where you can. And just like, get ready to do the thing and enjoy the thing. Enjoy the process and enjoy your time throughout. Be kind to yourself, be kind to someone else. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.